Good evening. Welcome to Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I am so grateful to you and welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Thank you for stopping by to share energy with me. I am grateful to share energy with you. What we're going to do is a reading. We're going to do a pathway reading, a reflection reading, and we're going to see. What we're going to do is get our overall from the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. And I go outside. I talk to the trees. Just a second, please. Thank you for holding. We had a challenge with our little grandbaby. Our little grandpuppy was over there doing stuff. So anyway, he is loved above his imagination. So back to what we were doing. Now, when I go outside, I talk to the trees because they are actual sentient beings. And I saw this thing on YouTube where if you stand by a tree and you ask the being to touch you, the branch, excuse me, will come down. I told my daughter I wanted to try it, and I did it. I walked over to the tree branch, and it was hanging down like this, and I wasn't that close to it. I was about like this close to it. And I said, I would like for you to share your energy with me, and I would like for you to touch me on the shoulder. And I turned my back to the tree, and my daughter was sitting there watching me. Her eyes were getting bigger and bigger. I couldn't see what the branch was doing, but I could feel this energy, and it was big. It was big energy, and it was vibrating. And I felt when I turned to look, the branch was coming down, and it touched me on the shoulder. And ever since then, I see the tree and I go, hi baby. And all of the tree beings are under the guidance and protection of, now in most places, okay, the angels are here. My nose is itching. The angels are here. Thank you. The goddess, her name is Ariadne. But when I asked her name, she said Eliadne. I was in meditation. And what I found out is that she's very shy and she will not talk to you unless you are with the goddess Artemis. So I called in and I asked the goddess Artemis if she would go with me to talk to the goddess Eliadne. Now, when I first saw Eliadne, I saw her and she was just looking at me. She was in like a protected space. You could see the tree branches. You could see like she was in a protected space, and she was just looking at me. She wouldn't say anything. So I went and I called in the goddess Artemis, and she came. And then when I asked the goddess of the tree people, I said, what is your name? She said Eliadne. Now, she won't talk to you unless you're with Artemis, goddess Artemis. So that's how I met the goddess Eliadne, and I hadn't even met the goddess Artemis. I just got her in, she was in a reading that I did, and she was there, and that's how I met her. So we're going to use the Sacred Forest Oracle and see what happens, because the message I got for today was expect the unexpected. Stay in the moment of now. So if you would, the goddess Eliadne and to the goddess Artemis, can you please give us an overall for this reading? Let me do this. Just a moment. I wish to welcome in Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel to oversee this reading and protect it from any and all throughout all space and time that do not have our highest good in mind. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. Thank you for your presence. I wish to request your input as well with Goddess Eliadne and Goddess Artemis to give us an overall. Thank you for your presence. I welcome and acknowledge you with infinite, unconditional love. Thank you. Okay. So, at the Earth Star Chakra, we have Wise Woman of the Grove. Wise Woman of the Grove. Okay. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? You see her picture? Wait a second. When I was seeing Eliadne, that's how she looked. But she wasn't saying anything to me until I went and got the goddess Artemis. Wow. You guys always do stuff. Wow. Okay. At the high heart chakra. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Thank you, Goddess Eliane and Goddess Artemis. Look, owl spirit, wisdom. Wow, this is so cool. I love it when stuff like this happens. Wow, that is so beautiful. Okay, thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. And then, look, at the Soul Star Chakra, Archangel Mario, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. Look, the Phoenix. Transmutation. That is so cool. Okay, we also have the hummingbird spirit. Okay, hummingbirds. I saw my dad and my brother. Okay, they're both in spirit, and they were together, and both of them was together. One was a bigger hummingbird, and they actually came to me like 3 feet. My brother did it, and my dad did it. Hummingbird spirit. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you. Thank you, little brother. Thank you. They're here now. Okay, dragon power. Okay, we also have dragon power. Look at that. Okay, thank you to my dragon and to my unicorn. Okay, and the elves. Look, playfulness. Playfulness. It's time for playfulness. Expect the unexpected. Oh, wow. Okay, so the dragons are here. The elves are here. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay, so let's read up on the wise woman of the grove. Okay, and how are you guys doing this? Okay, 49. Stable foundation, something is coming to an end, 49. Wise woman of the grove. When this card chooses you, you are at the advent of a remarkable time of ease, wisdom, healing, joy, and inspiration. Your ability to hear the voices of spirit is rapidly expanding. Spirit guardians are watching over you with immense love and kindness. Being in the state of grace means being blessed by divine forces. Grace can mean having enough inner nobility that even if you know your opinion is absolutely right, you don't push the point. You're willing to drop it knowing that in the great scheme of things, it's not that important. Besides, the Creator knows the truth of the situation, even if others don't. There are times to be abruptly, starkly honest, but this isn't one of them. Be diplomatic and gracious in your interactions with others. Speak with love and kindness. The spirit of the wise woman of the grove says you can relax and let go. Your path is guided. Spiritual nobility is growing within you. The spirit of grace is softly unfolding in your life. Kindly honor the truth of others, even if you don't agree or if you know better. The Creator knows the truth. How beautiful is that? Okay, 27. 2 and 7 is balance. Listen to your intuition. Owl spirit, wisdom. Okay, 27. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to the goddesses in this room, Goddess Eliane and Goddess Artemis. Thank you to all of the archangels of the chakras, the archangels of the 7 rays. Thank you so much. Okay, our spirit wisdom, abounding insight, profound majesty, and a grace are available to you now simply by pulling your awareness inward. Ancient wisdom is emerging. You know the truth. Trust your intuition and perceptions right now. You are a truth seeker and a truth sharer. The excellent sight of an owl in the darkness corresponds with your ability to perceive the reality of a situation. Even in the murkiest of conditions, when this card chooses you, you are at the advent of a time of profound illumination and transformation. That's a synchronicity. The owl, look. Okay, wait. 2 synchronicities, and the word illumination and the word transformation. This card is transformation. Thank you, Spirit. The owl sits at the shoulder of Athena and Merlin, revealing sacred truths. In some native cultures, the owl is called the night eagle. 3 synchronicities. The owl is called the night eagle, for it has the majesty of the eagle but works silently in the darkness of night. This card can also mean that it's time to embrace your dark side as well as your light. Through doing so, you will be in balance. The spirit of the owl says, trust in your ability to see the deepest truth in situations and people. Wisdom is growing within you in mysterious ways beyond your awareness. This is a good time to sign up for inspirational courses. Messages from spirit are all around you. Look for them and trust what you feel. Wow, thank you, spirit. You guys are amazing every single day. Okay, 29, another synchronicity. Wow. Okay, spirit. 2 and 9, balance. Something is coming to an end. 2 and 9 is 11. Okay, 2. Two pillars coming. 2 pillars. Okay, show me later. Okay, so show me later. 2 pillars. Okay, so we'll get. Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's something about 2 pillars. I just saw it. Two pillars falling into place. Okay, I couldn't let it go. It's still there. Okay, Phoenix, transmutation. Your life is changing perhaps in ways that you didn't expect. Expect the unexpected. We just said it. In ways you didn't expect, but is wildly wonderful. Transmutation is the act of changing from one state of being or one element into another. The Phoenix is legendary for its transmutation in fire. In the flames, he is reborn, leaving behind his old and tired self to become a passionate, wild, and free bird. Something that you might have thought would never change is changing into something amazing. It is not an ending, rather, it is a bright, shiny, new beginning. Situations that seem lackluster are transmuting into fabulous opportunities. Release expectations and limited thinking, for things are not as they seem. The spirit of the Phoenix says, a big change is at hand in your life. What feels like an ending is really a beginning. Rising out of the flames and ashes, you are entering a new cycle. Even if life seems murky in areas, this is only the clearing before a rebirth. Hang in there, the best is yet to come. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the goddess Eliadne of the tree people and goddess Artemis of the forest. I am so grateful to you and to all the universal beings of highest white light that are the law of one. Okay, I don't think I need to clarify these. These are beautiful as they are. So we're going to leave these like they are. Yes? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so we're going to do a pathway. We're going to do a reflective reading. Thank you to the Archangel Twin Flames of the... Okay, you really? Which, this one? Okay. Okay, they want me to... Yes, do not on that deck. Okay, so we're going to do this deck right here. They want to clarify. It's going to bring out more meaning. Wow. These cards are beautiful. I'm so glad I bought these. Thank you, Spirit, for these gifts. Okay, so let's clarify. Wise Woman of the Grove. There's Grace. Thank you, Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, for attuning our chakras so that we can exist in a higher frequency. Thank you to all of the divine beings in this room. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, if you would, may I please have Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst. Okay, so what we have at the Earth Star, this is on the Earth where we are, this is falseness. There was falseness. Huh. Okay, but there is balance. Remember we was talking about balance? Look, under that is loyalty. Okay, so there was falseness and now there's loyalty. Archangel Michael, okay, to the archangels of the four corners, please remove that from my space. Thank you. I am grateful to you. Please remove it from my space. I am grateful to you. Okay, under our spirit wisdom, look, someone is studying something. Okay, they're getting wisdom. Okay, somebody is studying something about a wife or a mother of their children. Okay, and the other one, transmutation. There's a message. Okay, and under message is hope. Okay, so somebody is studying something that happened with falseness. Wise woman of the grove. There's a comparison study being done. Somebody is looking hard at two different situations, or two different energies. Somebody's looking at two different energies. One is wise and one was false. Okay, this gentleman is studying. He's getting wisdom. He's listening to his divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels that is speaking over his shoulder as well. Okay. Yep. There was falseness. There's balance, but somebody's doing a comparison study. Transmutation. Some energy is changed because of a message. All right, let's see what's going on. Archangel, thank you, God, that says I'm so grateful to you. Archangel twin flames of the chakras, can you please tell me what is the lesson appearing at the root chakra? What is the Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope? Oh, thank you. Look, we have been getting this card. For me, this is specific. The message that I've been getting is somebody has been pretending to be something that they're not. And it says, wise woman of the grove, there's grace. So this person is a high priestess. She's wise. She has deeper things. She has encounters. She has higher beings that she is in contact with. She is connected to the y'all that is and the y'all that ever was. Okay? And she does it with grace. There's certain things that she doesn't talk about because it only has a meaning for her. Okay? But this is coming up as a lesson. Okay? This should be evolution. Okay? So this high priestess is showing up as a lesson. Okay? Let's see why. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, thank you for the message at the sacral chakra, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? On the left side of both of these cards is options and choices. Okay? Options, choices made in the past, illusions, delusions. This could be confusion too. Okay? Somebody was confused. Okay? And it's under false. This was a false high priestess. Okay? On the right side, somebody's in despair. 5 of Cups. See the dark dots? Okay, the dark birds at the top. Okay, this is a high priestess this is a being, an energy that was false. Okay, this person was using their spiritual gifts, is now coming to an end, and they will be receiving karma. The Wheel of Fortune destiny is coming. The Wheel of Fortune has turned towards the intention. The intention was to be false. Okay, and now it's like this. Somebody's in a deep sorrow. Okay, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Can you please tell us what is the challenge that is being that someone is undergoing at the solar plexus? Thank you, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Wow. The challenge is a businessman that wants to toast himself. For years, he has put all of emotion, his heart, mind, and soul into these cups. He only has one that he wants to toast himself. At the top, do you see the mics at the top? What were they putting in this cup? Okay. He wants to toast himself. Why? In his cup is his Empress. In the cup is the Empress. He's gone within. Okay? He's gone within. All right. On the right side, look, 2 of Cups. Two people whose energy signatures match and who were meant and made to be together. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, and Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. What's the decision being made at the heart chakra? Okay, at the heart chakra, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is love, okay? She is one aspect of the Empress, okay? But she has a cup that nobody knows what's in the cup. She keeps things hidden, okay? We have the Owl Spirit in wisdom here, where this gentleman is going within, he's studying. But there was a truth that came out about this Queen of Cups, okay, the Ace of Swords. There's a truth that came out about her to the Emperor. So now we've seen both the Empress and the Emperor on the table. Okay, victory, Emperor. What's the truth about this Queen of Cups? Okay, am I resisting this Queen of Cups as a good person? The Queen of Cups is love. She is infinite, unconditional love. She is. But she does not share that love with everybody. She don't chase. Okay? She is whole and one. Okay, thank you, Spirit. She is whole and one with herself. She doesn't need to chase something that is already hers. Let's see what else comes out. I'm getting resistance here about this Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups in past reads has been somebody that was like this one. She was pretending and hiding. She wasn't telling everything. The Queen of Cups is not quite transparent with everybody. She's not gonna tell all her business. She don't go on YouTube and Facebook and just, here's my cat, here's my car, here's how much money I make, look at the person. She doesn't do that, okay? There's people that do that. Is that their joy? We don't judge, okay? But the Queen of Cups is very, very restricted in who, what, and when, and where she shares with. Okay, so let's see what the cards say. Thank you, Spirit. But the Emperor is here. There was a truth that came out about a Queen of Cups. Somebody made a decision, but it was the Emperor that did it. Okay, so let's see. Archangel, thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can you please tell us what is being spoken about in the throat chakra? Look, somebody's leaving. Somebody has gained control of all of the satellites in their world, all of the challenges, all of the components or the dynamics of their world. They've got complete control of that. They are now moving forward. X, what are you doing? I'll be right with you. Okay, calm down. Whatever you're doing over there. He just likes playing by himself. He's so funny. Okay, so what was being spoken about is good news. Okay, this is a brand new idea. This is a revelation, an epiphany. Whatever he found out caused him to gain control of his environment. Okay, and what's on the other side of that? Balance. Is he trying to find balance, or he's driving away? Oh, he's moving away from imbalance. Okay, so whatever he found out, the wisdom that he found out from doing the research and studying about this Queen of Cups has him leaving. Okay, thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. Can you please tell us what is the message coming down to the third eye? Sit down, boo-boo. Something comes to an end. Somebody is being told to let go of something. Thank you. Okay, and what is it? Imbalance. Somebody is being told to balance out their world. Okay, they're getting the Ace of Pentacles from the Most High. You get what you deserve. Something is being transmuted. There's some energy that's being transmuted. Exie, stop. What are you doing? You're being such a 4-year-old today. I love 4-year-olds. I'm not hate no 4-year-olds. They always ask good questions. If today is here now, and yesterday is gone, where does tomorrow come from? My son asked me that. He was 4 years old. So I respect 4-year-olds, okay? And I've had to stay on my toes forever because he still asks the same questions. Anyway, all right, Spirit, thank you. Somebody is ending something, and because they're ending something, they're transmuting some negative energy. Looks like that was done here, and that's why they're able to get into their chariot, being connected to the all that is and the all that ever was, to move forward. Okay, they're getting an Ace of Pentacles. Now, what is it called? A meerkat. You see that little animal right there? That's a meerkat. Okay, a prairie dog. And what they do is they, in their environment, even if there's nothing going on all day, they're looking around, they're looking up, they're looking down, they're looking around, they're looking around. Okay, because they're watching out for predators. They're watching out for that eagle that's going to swoop in and pick them up and take them to their nest and do whatever. Okay, but this is a meerkat. This is somebody that is watching for predators when it comes to their money. Okay, or to their tangible blessings, or to whatever it is that means something to them. Somebody has learned a lesson here from this message. Okay, and they're being very vigilant when it comes to their tangible earthly blessings. Okay, thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. They're getting they're being told to be careful. Somebody's being told to be careful. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, can you please tell us what is the message coming down through their crown chakra? Look, they're being told to look at the cup that they're being offered by the Most High. Okay, they're also being told to look at this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, remember what I was telling you about the meerkat that's always looking out? He's going around and around and around. He's looking up at the sky, but he's watching out for predators. This card keeps coming out. You see that peacock? That message. Somebody is pretending to be something that they are not. Okay, it was the High Priestess. These two have been coming out for the last month together. Okay. Now, on the other side of the Queen of Pentacles, lying, cheating, and stealing. We just talked about the meerkat, the prairie dog, that's always being told to look deep. He's looking deep over here. Okay, he's studying something. Okay, he's being very vigilant. Okay, and he's getting the messages that he needs from his divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, into his third eye and his crown chakra. This is amazing. Wow. Okay. Okay, look on the left side. The left side is the Five of Swords. It's a bully. Two people are walking away from a bully. This person's been a bully. Now, somebody knows that this person was lying, cheating, and stealing because he's looking into the cup that the spirit is offering to him. And we already know who's in the cup. It's the Empress. Okay, this reading is for the Emperor. Okay, so this is what came out of the causal chakra. Thank you, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. Okay, this is what permeated the deck. This pushed the message. Okay, so let's do our reflection. Okay, lesson, evolution. The lesson was someone was in company with someone that was pretending to be something that they're not. There was deeper things. There was esoteric knowledge. Somebody was using their spiritual gifts, okay? And the spiritual gifts that they were using were false, okay? Somebody was lying. This was the lesson. This is the evolution, okay? This gentleman is looking at the cup that he's being handed by the Most High, okay? Lesson, evolution, experience, growing. The experience for this gentleman is that there's karma, and it may be for everybody in this situation who was false. The High Priestess, who was pretending to be something that she wasn't, was using spiritual gifts, okay, for self-serving reasons. Okay, karma, dharma, and destiny is coming for that one. The cycle is closed. Something is over. Okay, now what it grew to is something is coming to an end. Okay, look, they're together. Something is coming to an end. Both of these have the same message. Okay, this is the experience. This is what it's growing to. It's over. Okay, now we have the challenge and the learning. The challenge was this man to choose himself. Was he going to choose himself, or was he going to keep putting stuff in these cups, okay, that didn't taste good? Okay, some things, he put a whole lot of effort into these cups. He's tired. He just wants to, toast himself. But as he was putting things in his cup, look, he was holding it up. He wanted to toast himself, and there was a mouse putting something in the cup. Okay, and this is the challenge, and this is learning. He is learning, learned enough so that he can move forward. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I saw it. Can you please remove that, Archangel Michael? Thank you, Archangels of the Four Corners. All right, thank you, Spirit. Oh, I know what happened. Hold on, you guys. Okay, thank you for holding. All right, so what we're seeing is that somebody was using energy in a false manner. Okay, it's coming to an end. This gentleman wants to toast himself. He's tired. This is the challenge. He needs to make a choice whether he's going to do it or not. There was somebody that got true wisdom, did research, went deep, went into the deeper things about a Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, we don't say any, I don't judge anybody, but a Queen of Cups hides something, okay? And if this Queen of Cups and this person that was pretending to be something that they're not, same person, because there was a decision made about her, okay? Now, why? Lying, cheating, and stealing. She has to replant this orchard because whatever she planted the seeds with, okay, we saw what kind of seeds they are. Whatever seed she planted, she did not get the yield from this crop that she wanted. There's no coins in her bag. And look, Archangel Gabriel is calling judgment. There was a conversation with somebody that was about money, that was pretending to be something that they're not. They refused to see the truth. They were at a crossroads, and they wanted to cause stagnation or blockage to somebody else, and they were using this energy. They were told they're being told to sit still. Their power has been taken away. All those swords are words that they were using, and look, black magic, dark magic. It was hidden. Something was hidden. Okay, the cards just confirmed what we said about this one, and this one. Okay, there's 3 confirmations right there. Okay, so I don't like saying things that are not confirmed. Okay, we just got confirmation. All right. Okay, so let's see what happened. There was falseness, but there was a comparison study done. This is where he made the comparison study. Okay, his comparison study, he got the information from the owl spirit of wisdom. Okay, and it was about this one who was lying, cheating, and stealing. Okay, that keeps coming out. Okay, and over here, Phoenix transmutation. There was a message that transmuted some energy, gave him confirmation that he's speaking about now to move forward. He got the information down in his third eye to end a situation, and down through his crown chakra, he is now getting the messages from his divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, and from the Most High. He's looking in this cup. Okay, we saw the cup, and we saw the Empress was in the cup. Okay, ooh, expect the unexpected. Wow, this is the path of the karmic teacher. Okay, what we're seeing is the developments with the divine masculine and with the teacher, or with people that were behaving in a false manner and not telling the truth and hiding things that were not transparent. Somebody was pretending to be something that they are not. That is coming to an end. So we saw, as we see, it's almost like we're leaving one cycle and seeing it ending of all of the hard things that the twins went through, and now we're seeing the beginning of a cycle for the teachers, the folks that were giving karmic lessons. We're seeing what they're going through. Okay, so what we're going to do is we send infinite unconditional love to every being that is represented on this spread. Okay, because without the lessons experience, experiences, and challenges, someone would not have learned, grown, and evolved. So these folks had a job to do. Okay, whatever that is. Okay, nobody was told to do something a certain way. Everybody's inclinations and choices, it was what was used in order to bring the lessons, experiences, and challenges. Spirit gives us free will. Okay, there are no mistakes. There's choices and intentions. Okay, there's adjustments. So whatever was used from the heart space, whoever was aligned with whoever, those things happen. Okay, things happening as they should. Nothing is as they seem. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Thank you for the subbies. If you like the way I read, please like, share, and subscribe. Share it with your friends. And send me an email if you have a question. Okay, I don't charge to talk. All right. Now, apparently I don't. I'm doing this. So it's fun. I love what I'm doing. Thank you, Spirit, for telling me to use my voice. Now, we're going to be singing. I hire entertainers. I wear the headset, the clipboard in the back. So I don't know if I'm going to be singing, but we'll see. If it's a gift Spirit gives to me, then we're going to do it. Okay? I'm not going to worry about it. Spirit wants me to do that. Now that I'm hearing songs, then we might do it. All right? Y'all have something to look forward to. Get those earplugs. Anyway. All right. You guys have a great day on purpose. I love you all with infinite, unconditional love. I am grateful to you. Okay. I will talk to you tomorrow. Oh, wait. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I respect and honor every living being. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. I love y'all. Okay? Expect the unexpected. Stay in the moment of now. All right? Bye.